217.
Hashtag growing forward at the Shade Room at IMDRay. Hashtag First TV 217C. Text Tyler Perry's Sisters, Wednesdays 9/8 Central.
I don't look for friendship anymore. I feel like it's no different than relationships and everything else. I don't look for it. I let it happen more organically. If I'm in a room and I connect with somebody, then I connect with you. One of the biggest issues in my life has been I'm a loyalist to a fault. And I let the idea of friendship, because I've known you this long, or I have to hold everyone to the same standard. So I want to be given the same type of friendship, that I extend, have it reciprocated. And so what happens with me, especially being from the South, is, well, we grew up together. Right. It's been 25 years. It's people I've met over the last 5 years that have been better to me than the people I've known 25 years. So it's kind of happening for me, being able to let go of people. We're just in different spaces and places. We think different, we move different. That means it's time to separate. Yeah. And I had to get over the length of time.
Next text learn to be done. Not mad, not bothered, just done. Protect your peace at all cost. Wise Connector.
Okay. I would definitely say that I love Monica, but that aside, I agree with her 100%. Um, Sometimes in life, as you grow older, you end up going past some people, and they end up not maturing like you can. So you just gotta let some people go. And personally, I definitely discovered that when I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. And some people who I thought were friends just disappeared. And in the long run, I was fine with that because I ain't need them in my life. No way. That's what I have.
Oh, great. Now, my initial reaction is it is a habit of mine to put a lot into having a long term connection with somebody. And I think about the dude that I dated off and on from my mid 20s up to 30. And then I laid it on too hard for him and ran him away. We were off and on all through that, off and on both of our cases. We're both Geminis, so we were both like, yes, no, yes, no. And we went back and forth like that all through the 20s up to 30. And once we reached 30, I was like, oh my gosh, I am so old now. I have to settle down with somebody or it's never going to work. And I started like throwing myself at him so much. And he ran away. And I kind of did something similar with somebody, with the guy that I referenced that I had been dating since my early 30s, his early 40s. And as I approached 40, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm almost about to be super old. Oh my gosh, we have to make it work. If we don't, uh, and I threw myself ridiculously. And he, things didn't go forward. And you know what? I'm 40 and I'm in a very good place. I'm 40 years old. Yes, I am. And I was thirsty, desperate. And I acknowledge how I did remove my birthday from Facebook, my birth date, because what I would find is a lot of times people would wish happy birthday just because they saw that, hey, it's your friend Aaron Mackin something's happy birthday. I almost said my real name. It really doesn't matter, but whatever. It's almost his birthday. So go ahead and wish him a happy birthday and let him know how much you love him. And I would get messages, and people would, like, particularly with my exes and stuff like that. And when they would send me a message talking about happy birthday, I'd be like, oh my gosh, do you want to rekindle? Yes, let's give it another try, please. And then when they don't respond to me after the birthday wish, I would be hurt. So I had to realize, you know what? No, they're not wishing you happy birthday because they're thinking of you. They're wishing you happy birthday because your birthday message popped up on their timeline and they got some time and did it. Anyway, yeah, I will ask because it's like what Monica was saying about being Southern. It's like, well, I'm half Southern. So is that part of the reason that I do it that way? Or is it my nostalgia? Basic complexity, I'll finish in my 1 minute. It's your 1 minute.
Okay. Yeah, just in general, and all right. So as was mentioned before, I yeah, I'm kind of Southern. Um, yeah, depending on how you look at it. I'm from Virginia, so yeah, I guess you could say Southern boy, but I don't even think I would classify myself that way. But in the long run, basically, you as you grow older, there are people in your life they are not growing. You gotta cut them loose and move on. That's what got.
Right. Now, I will say I am sentimental. And I do understand and disagree with people who like old guard ignorant, people who like to maintain the ignorant old way of life, like anti-gay, gay people shouldn't have families, that kind of stuff. Black people shouldn't have rights. Women shouldn't have rights. People like it's like I get where you're coming from as far as your nostalgia, but there that's wrong. And it also reminds me of I'm reading Mo Gaudat's book, Scary Smart, and he talks about AI and how AI is going to learn from us and the fact that it can be difficult because there are three sides to every story: your side, my side, the truth. So it's like the AI robots will be like, well, what side is the right side? Because everybody believes they're on the right side. You know, most people believe they're on the right side. Anyway, uh, we need to learn how to live love, y'all. Live love, love, and live love. Now, my one sentence is just like the Facebook birthday wishes can be beautiful, don't mistake common courtesy for interest in maintenance. Now, and that's really a note to 20 something me, like Aaron, just because I almost said his name also, but just because he wished you a happy birthday doesn't mean that he actually cares to rekindle anything, no matter how beautiful he is. Oh my gosh. Anyway, the hashtag Verse TV family question is there such thing as holding a connection too long? And How did you know? What if they are still really trying? All right. And here is the next one.